Hey, it's me, JV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Enderal, Forgotten Stories. I just want to say I'm so happy to see the response to this series so far. I figured it'd be something y'all would be interested in. Obviously, it's Skyrim related, and also, as I've said many times, I've always wanted to do a full playthrough of this. So thank you so much for being excited. Thanks everybody that supports this series now or in the future by liking it or choosing to become a patron or anything like that. Thank you very much. Yeah, I wanted to also say that at the time of this recording, I'm currently doing a blind playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance, another very big RPG that puts a focus on hyper-realism in medieval times. It's very popular, and I've never played it up until now. So if you want to watch that, at the time of this recording, I'm streaming every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Mountain Time, which is starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. The links in the schedule and everything is in the description below. I know that nobody wants to hear any advertisements, but yeah, just in case you want to see more RPG content from me, we're doing a big one over on Twitch as the main game right now. And thanks everybody for watching. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's take a look at our quest, shall we? We have, let's see, this is kind of like a little miscellaneous fetch quest sort of thing, which we'll keep an eye out for, the Butcher of Ark books. This, I don't think that we will find any quest marker for. This one is just looking for knowledge, labels, and then this is the one that we're doing. I'm not going to read that entire thing. Let's just jump into it. But basically, we need to tell Jaspar about Alfred's stories and find the strongbox which Yero threw into the sea near his house. So let's do that. We should have one quest. Actually, no, we should have two. That's right. Let's take a look at the map. Should be the closest one. Yeah. Oh, Jaspar is actually right over here already. So that's what I was wondering. Oh, okay, I guess he wanted us to do this and then meet up with him, I suppose, is the case. But I thought he said he was going to come along with me. Regardless, Yero, of course, is the mage that blew himself up under the effects of the red madness. And we already talked to Alfred, his childhood friend, since this place, Riverville, is where he grew up. Now we need to find the lockbox, or the strongbox, that he threw into the sea, which we are quite close to, it would seem. Somewhat. Let's harvest this shell too. Muscle meat added to the inventory. Man, I already got more than enough muscle meat in real life. That's just kidding. I'm very out of shape right now. I really need to start going back to the gym. But nevertheless, yeah, let's use this new sword that we've gotten, Cold Knight here. We got to remember this is a hard game, so let's use assassination. Oh boy, look at this. All right, we need to get some kills ASAP. Okay, yeah, the damage on this is nice. Remember, this is adept difficulty, although in Enderal it doesn't mess around. Adept difficulty in this game is probably attuned to 1 or 2 difficulties higher in the base Skyrim, I would say. Definitely much, much harder. We've got some enemies chasing me here. Looks like this wolf went and grabbed some friends. Okay, let's do that, I guess. Okay, one wolf down. I am not hitting this wolf. What is happening? This wolf is like invincible. That's not good. I might die here. Let's pop a potion. We're running out of potions as well, which we got to keep an eye out for. And then also, each one increases our arcane fever. So, okay, let's pop a couple of these. And then back away. Run away. Okay, wolves, let's go. Yeah, looks like it takes 3 hits to kill these things. We're also getting experience each time. Let's just keep that in mind. And I'm trying much harder than normal to, like, sort of avoid and evade these attacks from these wolves, as you'll notice. In Skyrim, I don't really care, because, again, on adept difficulty, it's not that necessary. But in this game, okay, restores 4 points of health for 6 seconds out of combat. I'm going to go ahead and eat that, and then I'm going to run over this way. We've still got some enemies chasing me. Pentus's house discovered. Is this where we needed to go? Blueprint, firm leather, cuirass, handicraft 20. Don't know what much of that means at all, but obviously we can craft that if we get the required materials. Now, where is this objective? Oh, I guess this is where, well, it's at Pentus's house, right? But regardless, it looks like the strongbox we're looking for is right over here. Okay, search strongbox. So we have key from Yeros' strongbox there. Then we've got Yeros' diary, first letter, second letter, third letter. Let's see how long these are. If they're crazy long, then we might have to skip them, folks, just because I know we've been putting a heavy emphasis on, dialogue and reading thus far, and I know people want to see actual parts of the game. Let's see how long this is. Oh, not long. Okay. Yesterday, when Sira and I sat under the old oak, she said something I can't get out of my head. The greatest peril in life is forgetting one's own ideals. These letters, the testimonies of my path, shall ensure that I don't. First letter, something after Starfall. Yesterday, a keeper came into the village to offer me the novitiate. Apparently, old Mother Alana set forth the matter after she realized I was magically gifted. Grateful as I am, the matter raises a strange train of thought. Maybe in some grotesque way, it was good that my mother died that way. Why, you ask? Because it opened my eyes. Before, it was only my wish to make proud father a fisherman. Now I can't help but feel anger when observing the village folk who surround me. Day in, day out, they follow the same routine. Wake up, work, carouse, and sleep. Is this all they want from life? Don't they too take note of all the ills in this world and have the desire to change something? Only Sira is different. She understands what drives me and she shares my dream of a better world. I told the keeper that I will come, but only if she is granted an apprenticeship in Ark. Thank Malthus, he agreed. Yeah, that is interesting. I too struggle with ideas of, am I doing enough in my life? Should I be doing more? Should I be trying to do more things? But I got a pretty good gig currently with YouTube and Twitch streaming. So I'm very happy at the moment, but I've thought of the same thing when I didn't have anything really going on. It's just like, oh crap. Okay, well we took the second and the third, so let's take them both. Let's read the second in our inventory. I've had similar ideas is my point, so that's interesting to read. Let's use these spell tomes. Blazing Spark, a bolt of lightning. It does 15 points of shock damage, half as much mana damage. Boon heals the caster 6 points per second, worsens your arcane fever by 0.5%. The worsening of the fever can be lessened by the perk Mental Expert. We already have that one, but we're going to sell this, of course. Life Absorption absorbs 3 points of health from the target, can only be casted on enemies. Okay, we already read that. The Butcher of Ark, which we've already read, and then we have the... Oh, it's got a little red icon. Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's cool. The little eye. Okay, we've got the second letter here. How long is this one?
Letter 2, 8186 after Starfall. 15 years have passed since my last letter. Sira and I now live together in a small house in Ark. It's been 5 years since I undertook the Holy Trial, but despite what I thought, I did not join the military wing of the Order.
Okay, I wanted to see if closing that would continue it kind of like an audiobook from BioShock or something so that we could get to our next objective. I'm gonna... Is it gonna restart?
Letter 2,
oh boy.
8186
There's no way to stop this, huh?
Starfall. 15 years have passed since my last letter. Sira and I now live together in a small house in Ark. It's been 5 years since I undertook the Holy Trial, but despite what I thought, I did not join the military wing of the Order. Instead, I became a Magister. Why? Because the children I teach will shape the future of this world. Because there is enough bloodshed already. 2 weeks ago, the Trinchessa approved Sira's concept of the food bank. It obliges every wealthy citizen of Ark to pay a handful of pennies to the Order, with which the Order will provide a warm meal for the Undercity dwellers once a week. Their reactions embittered me. The decree does not ask for much, yet they protested as though we threatened to take their homes. I will never understand people like them. As sad as this may sound, I am happy. My life provides me with a feeling of purpose, and I still have Sira at my side after all these years. It is strange, even though I know you will never read these lines, it almost feels as if through them I can speak to you. Sira, I love you.
That voice actor is really good, and I don't know why it was not reading that for the first entry. Maybe because we read it directly out of the chest. But we've got one more. Yero's Diary, third letter.
Sira is dead. Killed by 2 Undercity dwellers as she helped prepare the food bank. How swiftly these words are written. Yet how can I even remotely begin to express this pain, this void? Sira always said it helps to write, yet it doesn't. I sit here watching the ink dry and the letters form the words of a stranger in my own body. I am a stranger when I wake up in the morning. I am a stranger when the sun sets at dusk. I am a stranger when I lie in bed at night. The path condemns suicide as a crime because we all have a purpose in this world. But what is mine? I look ahead and I see 30 winters of solitude. I look back and I see nothing but a trail of broken dreams. Our food bank caused brawls and murder in the Undercity. The rich forced the Trachessa to revoke the decree. So tell me, Malphus, is this my purpose? To fail? My thoughts are chaos and I'm too tired to continue writing.
Okay, so that's Yero's 3 diaries. Also, look at the book. It looks like it's been, under the sea. That's good attention to detail. And I gotta say, that was really well written. I mean, even better quality than some of Skyrim's books, in my opinion. And I like how they have the person reads it, as you're looking through it. I wish there was a way to, judge if you wanted that to happen, though. Or you choose if you wanted that to happen or not. Because, some people just want to read it themselves. But nevertheless, I really like how they did that. Okay, let's take a look at the quest now. Tell Jaspar about Yero's life letters. Tell Jaspar about Alfred's stories. Then we also have this. Find the use for the key at Yero's strongbox. Interesting. I don't know what that's for. Maybe Jaspar will tell us. Regardless, it looks like Jaspar is right up ahead. I don't know why he wasn't coming with us for all of this, but that's fine. Yero's house. Oh, yeah, this will probably be what the key's for, indeed. Okay, so it looks like Jaspar is down there somewhere. But let's... how many lockpicks do we have? We have 4 lockpicks. Let's explore just a little bit, see if we can find a chest or something in this house. By the way, I'm getting, PTSD flashbacks from lockpicking that door right there, because in Kingdom Come Deliverance, as I said that we're playing on Twitch... Staff of Healing, nice. Everything in the entire game. Ooh, Jewelry Box Apprentice. Oh, I thought that was going to be what the key was for. Everything in the game is meant to be difficult, or at least much more complex. I compare it to Skyrim because they're both. Ring of the Legionary. Block 7% more damage with your shield. We'll just take it. There's 2 of these, actually. Yeah, everything's meant to be complex. So the lockpicking and even the pickpocketing in... Set of the Swashbuckler. Footprints of the Swashbuckler. Wow, okay. I know I keep getting interrupted. Even just the lockpicking and the pickpocketing in Spoiled Cheese, in Kingdom Come Deliverance is so difficult. It's like a million times more difficult than this. So if you want to see a hyper-realistic take on something like Skyrim, yeah, come check out a stream or check out a VOD or check out the GV Stream Archive channel and just watch a little bit of Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's just nuts how difficult they made that game. Okay, we got a couple of rats here. I was going to leave them alone, but they're attacking me. Man, some of these attacks are not landing. They're hitting the bodies instead. I don't remember that being a thing in Skyrim, but Old Iron Arrow, the Disciplines of Magic Entropy. Okay, we'll take it. I don't know if that actually does anything. And yeah, looks like there's not too much here. Oh, Blueprint Small Backpack, Blueprint Leather Cuirass. Not exactly sure how to use those. I don't think I ever actually made anything with a blueprint in my other playthroughs of this. We have a chest, basket, horseshoe, wooden plate. I'll take the horseshoe in case we can melt it down or something. And a bed that's boarded up. Okay. Let's head into Yero's cellar. We also need to save. That's another thing. I'm not gonna talk about Kingdom Come Deliverance all episode, but another thing is that in Kingdom Come Deliverance, by default, even on the normal difficulty, you need to use an item to be able to save. And I've only got 2 left in my current playthrough, which is gonna be pretty shitty because I don't know how I'm gonna be able to save the amount of times that I need to. Nevertheless, Phasmalist Workbench. Oh, this is new, I think, because, yeah, the Phasmalist was unlocked. What? There was, a trap activated there. Oh, yeah, there's the thing. I don't even know what was happening to me, though. We have a highwayman here with a lit torch. Human flesh, iron war axe. How much? Okay, we've still got a lot of carry weight. Let's see if any of these are upgrades. The leather shield, but we're using a 2-handed sword and a ruined buck. All right, we'll leave all that stuff. Let's take a torch, though, if we can. Weak torch. Ectoplasm, health potion, and a spell tome, Chaos Nova. Let's jump over that. Okay. Now, where in the world is Jaspar? I hear him singing. Also, yeah, a lot of people have said that the game is quite dark when it gets dark like this, so I'm going to try to fix that when I edit this very episode. There's a trap there.
Well, if it isn't my new friend, any luck?
Yes, and also there's a learning book +1 memory point on the table. This will actually give us a you know, like a perk, so we definitely want to take that. Hello.
Well, if it isn't my new friend, any luck?
Yes, actually. I had a chat with Alfred. He seems to think that tell Jaspar about Alfred's story.
Well, that's interesting. Good work. That only leaves the mysterious object in the water. I'll have a closer look around here in the meantime.
Okay, yeah, I found what Yero tried to get rid of. Here, have a look. Show the letters to Jaspar.
Interesting. I didn't know about his companion's fate, to be honest. Irony of fate, isn't it? Murdered by those you wanted to help. But the Order will definitely be interested in these letters. Well done. That should be all we need then. Splendid.
Yeah, that is awful. So if anybody didn't get the point of those stories, she wanted to help the people of the Undercity, and they ended up killing her. That's really messed up. What about you? Did you find anything?
I did, and now I finally know what to make of it. Come, follow me.
Okay, I want to use this opportunity to also find a bed if we can, and also use that learning book. What was that? Eterna ears? Oh, that's up here. Garlic, and then we have a potion of enchantment rancid. Okay, we really got to keep a lookout for traps because our health is not the best. Also, if we could find some perk for like regenerating health, that would be amazing because a lot of this game is kind of, you know, just walking around to wherever you're trying to get to. We'd be able to regen a lot of health. Encyclopedia Arcana Magic Part 4. Don't know if there's really any point. You know, we could read through all these. I'm not going to, but I'm going to take these to sell. Empty wine bottle, potion of protection from magic. Okay, what else do we have in here? We should probably use a torch or something. Everybody got on my case for my Oblivion playthrough for not using Night Eye as a Khajiit. But the thing is, you got to realize YouTube makes it darker. I can see just fine. The thing is, YouTube, when you upload, it makes it darker. Recipe, Chemicum, Swiftness, Chymesum, Thistle Small Pearl, increases your movement speed in wolf form, can only be used by lycanthropes. Okay, so that was added too. Because, yeah, lycanthropy was not around when I first played this game. Okay, let's hop down. Hello.
I present a Star People's lock. And I bet my buttocks will find another answer behind that door over there.
Star People's lock. I've never heard of that before.
Doesn't surprise me. This kind of lock is usually only found in treasuries or castles. But they can be picked, though that's going to be quite the challenge without the bolts.
You need bolts to open them?
Normally, yeah. It's quite simple, actually. Every keyhole has a matching bolt that latches into place once you insert it. And once all the keyholes, 5 in our case, are latched, the door the lock protects opens up. If you don't have the matching bolts, however, you should prepare yourself for the most frustrating break-in of your life. That is, if you don't happen to be Jaspar, who knows a little trick.
What kind of trick?
You can use wooden sticks instead of bolts. They'll break a couple of seconds after you put them inside the lock, but if you manage to get all 5 sticks into place before the first one breaks, you can basically trick the mechanism. It's all about speed, in other words. So I'd say you do the running, and I'll wait near the pressure plate. You ready?
Hang on. What exactly do you need me to do? That was a little fast, but we know what we need to do. I've done this actually like 3 times now. Although, this is the only Star People lock I've seen. I'm wondering, after hearing this, do they have more in this game? I'm hoping that they do, because it is an interesting mechanic. Alright then, let's do this.
Splendid. Here are the sticks. Alright, go!
By pressing sprint, you can sprint equipped weapons and armors slow you down. Interesting, because in Skyrim I don't think they do, right? I think you sprint at the same speed at all times. Okay, open all 5 starting locks before the pivots break. So we have only a bit of time to do this. So let's see where we need to go, basically, first. We have 2 locks there, and then we want to run up here, get one over there, and then get one over there, and then the last one over there. Okay, So, let's do this. I should save, shouldn't I? That would be smart to do. Okay, 1, 2. Then we're gonna hold LB to sprint. Again, this is on PC, but with an Xbox One controller. We're gonna go over here and boop. Come on, boop. Okay. And it is timed, remember, so we have to do this quickly. And then finally... No.
Damn, that was too slow. We'll try it again.
Yeah, it was because I activated the sack instead. Ugh, that was annoying. Okay, so you can see you don't really have a lot of time. 1, 2. And also, yeah, without a keyboard and mouse, this isn't really the most accurate of...
Damn, that was too slow. We'll try it again.
That one didn't even give me time to get up here, though. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, they really don't give you any time at all. And then quickly rush over here. 3. 4. Come on. 4. 5.
Brilliant. We're really good at this. Now let's take a look and see what the old Magister didn't want anyone to see, shall we?
Yes, I am curious. Also, tell me if you find a bed, Jaspar, please. I could utilize some free health regeneration. And also, okay, let's use meditation. We do have a skill point. So, I did get some feedback on what we're doing here, and from what I can tell, it is good to kind of switch up the stones, not just go up one path, right? And I realize now that we are gonna, I want to use bows, because daggers and knives getting up close and personal seems like a much more risky tactic in a difficult game like this. So let's see, somebody said something about triple shot or something like that. Let me see if I can find it here. Rapid shot, I think. You can draw a bow, no, not that. Ranger, replica, expert locksmith, fatal shot, master with the bowstring, eye of the storm, shadow player, master thief. Okay, I'm not seeing what they were talking about. Is it this? It was something about a triple shot, I thought. But I would like to, yeah, I would like to go up this path. I think I'd rather use bows than daggers and things like that, which makes all of this. Wait, heart shot? Wait, does this use bows as well? Sneak attacks with bow. Oh! Okay, so this wasn't a waste, thank God. It's not up here in the middle, is it? Yeah, I don't think so. So let's take, what is this? Strong bowstring. The memories of the trickster combine the effective use of a bow with lockpicking. Tier 1. Yeah, this would be good to get early because we'll deal more damage with bows and stuff, and then also we'll be able to get, you know, through a lot of chests. I mean, honestly, getting lockpicking early sounds good to me. So tier 1, bows do 12% more damage. Yeah, let's do it. And then tier 2, bows do another 10% more damage. Did I get it? Wait, oh, we have to read the actual book, I suppose. Where would that... It's like a consumable, isn't it? Yeah, learning book plus 1 memory point. Okay, and we also have an ice claw to increase our carry weight. Learning book, block apprentice, no. Elementalism, no. Heavy armor, no. Okay, so now we have a memory point, so now we should be able to grab this. Unlock tier 1, 1 memory point. Boom. Okay, we have 0 memory points remaining. So now we deal extra damage with bows. Yeah, I want to go up that path to get lockpicking and bow stuff. It's been a while since I've played like an RPG with a bow character. Oh boy, what the hell? Yo, Jaspar? That's not good. Okay, he's still here. Let's grab assassination. Pop it. Yeah, the hitbox on the... Oh no, I'm gonna die. Whoa. Okay, let's use a health potion. Rancid. Ooh, okay, we barely... Is that gonna explode? Yep. Okay, we barely got out of that alive. That was extremely close.
Ugh. A fire elemental. Not a weak one. This Yero knew about magic, that's for sure. That leaves us with the question of what exactly this is supposed to be.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Like, if I went into the meditation thing, that Jaspar would kind of continue ahead and activate. So we didn't see the activation of the fire elemental, but there we go. And I'm not sure what he's referring to because, yeah, this instance is happening earlier than it should. Looks like a corpse, but whose?
I suppose that's his companion. Though it's interesting that he was already on the wrong side of the law way before his rampage.
Okay, so we're always good to go for knowledge. He was on the wrong side of the law. Why?
Well, burials are considered heathen here in Enderal, and have been forbidden for about 300 years now. Here, corpses are always cremated. The whole thing's called the Last Journey. The deceased is taken to a place he or she considered special during his or her life immediately after dying, That's the only way the soul can move on to the eternal paths. Sounds very poetic, but I'm pretty sure the only reason the Order introduced the law was to prevent plagues. Plus, they might have noticed that too many lost ones running around on trade routes aren't that much fun for wanderers and traveling merchants.
That is interesting. Wow. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the things about this world are very well thought out, in my opinion. I know there's problems with that. Like, you know, what if you don't have time to take the body back immediately? You know what I mean? But so far I like what they're injecting into this world. So burying someone like that is considered a crime?
Yeah, but of course that only goes for the little man. The rich and powerful still tend to their family crypts. And there are still plenty of old vaults around from the time before this whole last journey thing was begun. And it's good that way. What would life as a treasure hunter be like without the notorious noble looking for family jewels in a century-old grave?
So what now?
Let's take a look around and see if we find anything.
Okay, well, first off, we won't eat anything to see if there's a bed up ahead or something. Here's a fire elemental with some fire salts, which we're going to eat. Delicious. Okay. So here's the corpse. Look familiar at all? Anybody? No? Perhaps? I don't know. There's a thing in the top right as well. We got some sort of effect from eating the fire salts, I would imagine. Okay, nothing else, but obviously this book here. Yero's memorial book.
Beloved Sira, this is my last letter. In it, I ask for forgiveness, for it was I who murdered you. No, of course, it wasn't me who held the knife, but it was me who infected you with my fallacy. The fallacy that the world wants to be saved. It doesn't. Yes, Sira, there's still a part of me who refuses to believe these words, even as I write them. But just one look is enough to prove me a fool. We have so much, yet we are never content. We could make peace, yet we choose war. We embrace hatred over love. And no, Sira, there is no hope, no silver lining, no matter how much we try to tell ourselves the opposite. Mankind is at its end. It has been since some mad god created it for his amusement. A Quiranian philosopher once said that there comes a time in our lives when we make a choice. A choice to live virtuously, yet in austerity, or ignobly, yet in pleasure. The philosopher called this second choice choosing the void, because this is what lurks behind its pretty face. Do you see it now, Sira? The bitter truth? They all chose the void, all but us. We who dreamed of something bigger. We who were willing to make a sacrifice for the greater good. Just imagine what we could have done if we hadn't been alone. But we were alone from the very beginning. And no, Sira, these words do not come easy. You of all people should know that. I wanted to believe there was hope. I wanted to believe that all one has to do was remain strong, but look where our idealism brought us. Here I am, in front of your dead body, murdered by those you wanted to help. We should have fled to a faraway isle to grow old together, but we didn't. And why? Because I corrupted you with my delusions. I, too, will go, Sira. I don't think there is life after death, and I do not care. But before I make my exit, I will give this world what it deserves. Do you remember? They all chose the void. They shall have it.
Interesting. I never thought of Yero as more than just kind of somebody that sets the plot of the story or something, but I'm wondering now if he becomes a bigger villain, if he's really not dead, because apparently he blew himself up in an explosion. Huh. Yeah, please don't spoil anything, obviously, because a lot of this game I have no idea about.
What's that? Let me see. Uh-huh. A tragic ending for a tragic personality, I'd say. Well, I think that should suffice.
What do you think about all of this?
Well, what should I think about it? Yero was a self-righteous fool, just like all these do-gooders are. They celebrate themselves as great messiahs as long as everything goes well, but once they fail, it's the bad, bad world that's responsible for it. The wise hermit has a good saying for that. People are only idealists until it starts to hurt. He and his lady should have simply stayed in Riverville.
Man, so much of this writing is just so well done, in my opinion. No, I don't necessarily agree with this. I mean, I agree with it, but, you know, you've got a point there.
Glad you see it that way.
I do like Jespar, and I remember agreeing with a lot of his ideals in my other playthroughs. So what's next? Are we going to Ark?
Yeah, we are. Here, I've got 2 teleport scrolls that can take us right back to Riverville. Just meet me in the tavern once you're ready to go. I have some stuff to take care of, so there's no need to hurry. Farewell.
Okay, so teleport to Riverville added. That's so cool. And yeah, we can head back now at our leisure and then head with Jaspar to Ark. And trust me, we want to head to Ark, as you all will see. If you think this game is good so far, just wait. Just wait. And by the way, as far as like catching up to where I last ended, we've got some main stories to catch up to. But like I've said, I have not really gotten far in any playthrough with this game. So I'm basically just trying. My goal right now is trying to get up to that point so that everything after is totally blind and y'all can see my reactions as they come. We're ending this episode here, ladies and gents. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you all are enjoying this series so far. Thanks to everybody that supports the series and what I do. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.